Today I will discuss liberal thinker of politics. There is a selected the 9 great liberal thinker. Number 1 John Locke, number 2 John Treders, number 3 Charles D. Montesquieu, number 4 Thomas Gredon, number 5 Francis Quisney, number 6 Voltaire, number 7 Joseph Jacques Rousseau, number 8 Design Resort, number 9 John Stuart Mill. Now I have come to point out the John Locke. John Locke is a English philosopher and physician and widely regarded as one of the most influential of Enlightenment thinker and commonly known as the father of liberalism. Next, I have come the John Treasured. John Treasured was an English writer and Commonwealth member and born in 1662 England. He wrote the book of the Courtletter, the English Liberalian Heritage, a collection of trade Morcart, etc. Next, I have come to Montesquieu. দেখো চার্লস মন্তেস্কু লি সেকেন্ডারেটেড বর ডি লা ব্রেট ইট ইজ ডি Montesquieu and the generally referred to the simple non-Montesquieu was of the father judge and main leader of the Montesquieu and the political philosophy. He is a transferal source of the theory of the separation of power, which is the implementation of the many the constitution through in the world. Next, I have come to Thomas Gordon. He was an the American philologist and the collegius of the Charles Rogers. He is the widely recognized as the pioneer in the teachings and the communication skill and the conflict resolution methods of the parents and the features and leaders and women, youth and the cell people. And the developed come to be known as the Gordon method and the methods of the regarding. Next, I have come the French Quisney. French Quisney was of the French communist economist and the philosophers of the physiologist school. He was of the known of the publishings of the table and the economics and in 1758 which of the promote of the functions of the physiologist. That হচ্ছে Voltaire. Voltaire very attracted and known by his the known of the plume. The Voltaire was on the French Enlightenment writer and the historian and the philosophian and the famous for his the wit and the critics of the Britannic expectations of the Roman Catholics. And next come to Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau was the Grevine philosopher and the writers and the composer. He the political philosophy, intellectuals and the progresses of the Enlightenment thought and Europe as well as the experts of the French revolutions and the development of the modern political economics and the equivalent thought. Next, Desai D'Aristotelo. Desai D'Aristotelo was the French philosopher, art of the critique and the writer for actor best known of the serves as the converted chief editor and the conditions of the encyclopedia along of the actor John G. Road and the author who was of the broad maintaining Frenchians at all actor of the Enlightenment. Next, I have come to the last point, the John Stuart Mill. John Stuart Mill was the English philosopher and political economist and members of the parliament and the civil servant. One of the most influential thinkers in the history of the classical liberalism, he contributed widely to the social theory and political economy. So student, today the topic is end.